is David Zito Mejia.
So just Genie's powers and his limitations?
It's a thought that's come up before, and I'm sure others have thought about it too. You know, the main thing is how Jafar is able to retain being a genie after wishing his third wish. After Genie granting his third wish of being the most powerful genie, right?
Yeah.
So the question is, do genies' powers, do they stay permanent, or are they only temporary? Okay.
Because, like, obviously, you know, the genie has lots of powers, can make anything happen, anything appear and disappear.
Okay.
It's just when someone's done their 3 wishes, does everything that, I guess, that came with the wish go away?
Okay, well, let's think about the wishes first of all.
Okay,
the first wish.
Okay, first wish of who? Aladdin?
Yes.
Okay, so the first wish we see.
Yeah.
Aladdin. Is for him to be a prince.
Yes. So, and let's talk about everything that was involved with that.
Okay.
So he gives him an outfit.
Yes, that's the first thing he gives. Then he gives him the monkey.
Yep, he changes a boo to an elephant. And he also gives him a whole bunch of characters.
Yes. Those characters we never see again after the parade and they get pushed out.
Yes, because
we assume that they all disappear.
Yes, because we see Genie snap his fingers and they all just disappear. Or
no, we see Genie disappear into his hat before they're all pushed out. So we just kind of assume. Well, because, like, in the Cave of Wonders, he had that big song and dance number, and there was, like, lots of people there, and there was food there.
Yeah.
But then we see everything get sucked back into the lamp. And so we're assuming, theoretically, the same thing happens with all those people that were Aladdin's people.
Yeah. So by that logic, Genie can also take away Aladdin's power anytime he wants.
Oh, now there's a question. Can Genie can he reverse a wish?
I think he can.
Yeah?
Well, I think we'd have to get a lot deeper than that. I think we'd have to actually research what the powers of a genie are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, you probably have to go back to the source material of what Aladdin's based off of, the Arabian Nights, and see what exactly a genie can or cannot do.
Because we hear Genie, he says that he can't kill people, or he doesn't kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. So what's his exact words? Do you remember?
Okay, so when he tells Aladdin that he can grant him 3 wishes, right? And Aladdin says, "You're gonna grant me," and then he says, "Almost. There are a couple of provisos, denders, a couple of quid pro quos, or whatever that means, right?" And he says 3 rules, but I don't know if those rules are ones that he set for himself.
I feel like one of them, at least the last rule, is one he set for himself. Because he says rule number 3, I can't bring people back from the dead. Yeah, like it doesn't...
It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, it's not a pretty picture, which means he can. He just chooses not to.
Yeah. So which leads us to speculate whether the other 2
are actual rules or ones that he has set for himself. Because he does have phenomenal cosmic powers.
That he does. But I think that the genie also has morals.
Yes, I think that's what would...
And I think a huge indication of that is when after Jafar, after he rubs the lamp and Genie becomes a slave.
Yeah.
And when he's putting the Agrabah on top of the mountain, and we see Aladdin say...
The palace on that.
Aladdin says, "Genie." And Genie's like, "Sorry, Al." But he has this sad expression on his face.
Yeah.
But he has no choice, you know? Those are the rules that he's bound by.
He's bound by the laws of the genie.
So then again, we know that he has to obey his master.
Yes.
He
has to obey the wish.
Yes.
I guess he does have to obey his master. It's not like he could kill his master.
But then, if that's the case, if he has to obey the wish, why can't he kill anybody? If the master says, "Kill this guy," why can't he kill him? If he says, "Make me fall in love with her," why can't he?
Actually, no, it would make them fall in love with me, is what they'd be wishing, but yeah.
Like, he can't make anybody fall in love. And he can't bring anybody back from the dead. It's very ambiguous, you know, as to whether the genie has to follow those rules or not.
That it is. Oh, and Jafar being stronger than Genie. If somebody wished to be stronger than Jafar, they'd be stronger than Jafar.
And would that go on, so on and so forth?
Exponentially?
Yeah. And is there a limit to how powerful they can become? Jafar became a more powerful genie than Genie, and whoever wished a wish from Jafar, if they said, "Can I become a more powerful genie?" Would that be possible? Would that happen?
No, okay, so here's the thing. Jafar didn't wish to be more powerful than Genie. He wished to be the most powerful genie in the world.
Actually, that's a misquote.
You lied to me? I thought that's what he said.
No.
Okay, so what does he say?
When he wishes his second wish, that's when he says, "I wish to be the most powerful sorcerer in the world."
Okay.
When he says he wants to be the genie, he says, "I wish to be an all-powerful genie."
Oh, an all-powerful genie?
Yeah. So,
does that mean he's stronger than Genie?
All-powerful.
But is Genie not all-powerful? I guess that's the next question. Because Aladdin was playing with Jafar, so we can't take Aladdin's word as law.
No, he wasn't. He was just trying to bait him.
Yeah. So could Genie be as powerful as Jafar then?
I don't think so. I don't know how long the genie has lived for. Maybe the beginning of time. I don't know, maybe a few million years. Maybe since the beginning of mankind.
Genie's an alien.
But they're both very powerful. It just seems to me that Jafar Genie is in a jaguar and a lion, you know? Both powerful animals. But the jaguar's only going to be as strong as he can be, you know? Mm. Well, the lion has a lot more potential because it's bigger, you know? That's how I see Jafar Genie.
So Jafar Genie is more powerful than Genie.
Yeah. And if you take the word omnipotent, you know,
yeah,
meaning all powerful, he's almost like a god, pretty much.
But he's bound to the laws of genies.
Yeah, but we haven't answered the question.
Well, that is
whether Genie's magic stays permanent or that he can take it away.
I think you had two ideas there. He can take it away, because obviously,
yeah,
he gave Jafar. Well, Jafar became a sorcerer and was able to take away his looks.
Okay, so that means that Jafar's sorcery can trump Genie's magic.
But it's not like Genie had like a really hard, fast spell on him either, you know?
You think it was just clothes that he put on him?
Yeah, I feel like it was a cosmetic spell. So it was a surface how you look spell.
But it's still magic.
It didn't like make Aladdin act more like a prince, give him the knowledge that princes would know.
Not the knowledge, but it gave him the confidence.
Well, because his look.
Yeah.
It made him look. So if you were to dress like a millionaire and had Tony Stark's car, would you not act like a millionaire?
Yeah, I would.
Exactly. But that doesn't change who you are. It's just cosmetics.
We're not talking about changing Aladdin's personality.
Exactly. What Genie did was only a cosmetic spell.
But I'm saying Genie...
And that is why Jafar was able to reverse it. Because it was like a simple spell. It wasn't like a complex one that... Because like obviously the spell that he did to make Jafar a genie is more complex and can't be reversed. Whereas the one to make Aladdin look like a prince and to make Monkey into an elephant. You know?
Okay, yeah, so there's different scale power.
Yeah, different strengths. Obviously, the one to make Abu into an elephant was probably a bit stronger than the one to make Aladdin look like a prince.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, does it disappear, I guess? Do the wishes disappear after the third wish? Because obviously, some of them can be reversed.
We'll never know about Aladdin's first wish, because Jafar undid that.
The second one, obviously, Aladdin isn't dead.
And it was really no magic there.
No. Yeah, that one didn't really require magic.
And
it just required Genie just pulling him.
Aladdin wished Genie free.
Yeah. Which, I guess, it's probably the same level as making a genie.
Oh, wait. You know what? the question can be answered.
Oh, okay.
You know how?
How?
We're assuming this applies to Jafar too, right?
Okay, yep.
Because he also used 3 wishes for Genie.
Yes.
When Genie was free, Jafar didn't turn back into a normal person. In the Return of Jafar, he's still a sorcerer. And he's still a genie.
No. He's a genie. That's his top rank. But he can do sorcery since he already knows sorcery.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Jafar was a sorcerer. That was his calling. That was like his secret little side gig thingy besides being advisor to the...
He had a staff, yes, that hypnotized us. Other than that, the only other mysticism that we saw was him putting a ring in the thing and it just stands of time showing him who the diamond in the rough was. But not, other than that, okay, yeah, he had a little potion that he used to make himself disappear.
Yeah.
But that was just magic and tricks. You know, basic like a normal magician. You know, like pulling ribbon out of a hat or something. I'm assuming he's still a normal man.
No, he's not a normal man. He's a genie, but he can change his appearance.
Well, where are you going with this?
Because he is still bound to his lamp.
Yes, but that was due to the genie's magic.
Yes.
And our question was,
does it disappear?
Yes, after the 3 wishes.
Okay. I think the answer is no then.
Yeah, the answer is no. Because obviously Jafar still retained his power.
Yeah. Yeah, so the wishes are permanent.
Okay.
So then, did Genie reverse Jafar's sorcery? So when Jafar was a sorcerer, he made the lion into a small cat. But then after Jafar got thrown into the Cave of Wonders, the cat became big again.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Was that Genie's doing?
Okay.
And did he reweave the carpet and reanimate the monkey?
Yeah, because we don't see Genie directly.
But those were done through Jafar's sorcery. Not
wait! Don't go ahead of yourself right now. Like you're going ahead. You gotta think back to the movie, okay?
How am I going ahead? I am going back to the movie.
Okay. So when Jafar went back into the black lamp, right?
Yes.
Was the castle restored before Genie flicked it to the Cave of Wonders? Or was it put back after?
It was before. Before the flick. So, I think that was all Genie's doing. Him trying to make up for what he and Jafar did.
That's a good speculation. It could be that Jafar's magic, because they still stayed that way after he became a genie, right?
What?
The little cat.
It was after he got sucked into the land.
Yeah. So clearly, once he changed from sorcerer to genie, that didn't take away his sorcery spells. They were still there. When Jafar Genie was bound into the lamp,
yeah,
he put in a prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he loses his powers.
Okay.
He's not able to do anything in there.
Okay.
That's why. Yeah, I think that's why the cat and the stuff all returned to normal.
So you think him being a genie canceled out his previous sorceries?
No, him being inside the lamp canceled out his previous sorceries. When he was the big red genie, nothing changed for the little cat.
Well, it's not like he becomes a big red genie. Well, we don't know if it's all happening instantaneously or not.
No, because once we see red genie go inside the lamp.
Well, you know what? Only one thing at a time can happen on screen.
But we're assuming it happens afterwards. Do you have to watch a clip to see?
Okay. So, chronologically, yes. It does happen after he goes into the lamp. But is it because he is bound as a genie?
Yes.
So his sorceries go away?
Yeah.
You don't think it's because Genie felt guilty and decided to restore things?
I don't think so.
Well, because Jafar is the most powerful sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
And why would his sorceries be canceled out when he becomes a genie?
It's like it's so obvious. A witch casts a spell, you knock her on the head, her spells go away.
Not all though. I don't know, does the Witcher count? It's the only one that comes into mind right
Okay. Think of the show Heroes, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you remember the scene when Mohinder's on the roof, on like the ceiling, right? And Peter comes in, he's looking for him. And then Siler throws him to the wall, right? It was telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tries to cut his head off, right? So he tries to cut Peter's head off. And then Peter retaliates using his telekinesis.
Yeah.
So Siler goes flying. And then Siler kills Peter with a glass in the back of his head, right? And then Mohinder, he comes barging at him with whatever, his little blackboard thing, right?
Yeah.
He knocks Siler. Wait. Oh, no, never mind.
How's any of that magic?
It's not magic. When Peter throws Mohinder back, when Peter throws Siler back, Mohinder falls down.
Okay, but that is not sorcery. That's telekinesis. That is completely different.
It's the same principle.
No. Magic, sorcery, and telekinesis are not the same thing. Would you say that Jean Grey is magic because she has telekinesis?
No.
Exactly. Like Scarlet Witch. When she makes the world of M or whatever, it's there until she decides to change it. She could have been knocked out and they would still all be in the House of M, would they not?
Yeah.
That would be sorcery right there.
Okay. But that's not the way that I understand it in Aladdin. No. They make it seem like once Jafar is gone, his magic, his sorcery is gone, you know? There's nothing to indicate that it was Genie who did it, you know?
Yes. Okay, I guess one thing that would back that up would be when Jafar, you know how he had been using the staff to control the Sultan?
Yeah.
But then when the staff was broken, the spell on the Sultan was wiped. It stopped.
On the Sultan, yeah, okay.
That would support your argument.
Okay.
That once his sorcery is, I guess, interrupted or taken away somehow, then whatever spell or whatever he's casted stops. But that doesn't explain the castle movie. And be put back together.
You're right, because it was Genie that moved it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, okay, I can see that. I can see Genie doing that. That's the only way I can, because I don't see Jafar doing that.
Well, no.
Yeah, that makes sense. Genie would repair everything with his own magic.
Yeah, because he feels, sorrowful for what he did while being under the control of Jafar.
Yeah. Do you think that Sorcerer Jafar and Genie are on the same level?
No, Genie Jafar is more powerful.
No. Not Genie Jafar. Jafar versus Genie, just normal blue Genie. Like Sorcerer Jafar.
Sorcerer Jafar more powerful than Genie?
No, on the same level.
On the same level? No.
You think Genie's more powerful?
Yeah, Genie is more powerful because he has phenomenal cosmic powers. Whereas Jafar is limited to sorcery.
What does that mean?
Well, it's not like he can... I don't know, is there a spell or something that allows him to create people out of nowhere?
Yeah. Sorcerers, like Merlin. He's a wizard. It's a whole nother thing. But Merlin, sorcerers, witches, they're interchangeable.
Yes, I feel like sometimes those terms can be interchangeable.
Like the Sorcerer's Apprentice, the sorcerer.
Okay, then would you say that Merlin is more powerful?
I don't know Merlin that
than
well.
Genie. Oh, okay.
And then you have other wizards like Dumbledore, who's able to do great things. But
I kind of feel like Dumbledore's big.
I don't think that he can. He's obviously not on the same level as Genie.
Yeah. So I think Genie is more powerful than powerful sorcerer, Jafar.
Genie is probably more powerful than Sorcerer Jafar. It's like you said, that it was a basic spell that Genie used on Aladdin to just change his outfit into a prince.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty simple magic for Jafar. For Jafar to counteract.
Yeah. Do you have any other thoughts on Genie and Jafar?
No, I think that's pretty much it. I think we come to good conclusions.